In this session, we are going to discuss a prose from Unit 4. Topic of the prose is A Day's White, written by Ernest Hemingway. First of all, I would like to tell something about the author Ernest Hemingway. He was born in 1899. He was an American author and journalist who won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1954. He worked as an ambulance driver in World War I and as a reporter during the World War II. His most famous works are The Old Man and the Sea, For Whom the Bell Tolls, and A Farewell to Arms. Let's see the characters in this play. There are only two main characters, that is Scott's and his father and the doctor. Scott's father is a wise person, doctor is a wise and smart person. Scott is an innocent boy sitting in Scott's house, and it was a frozen creek. Frozen creek means it was a small river or stream. A Day is White. It's a brief story that portrays a tragic outcome of miscommunication between a boy and his father. Scott is a 9-year-old boy who becomes sick one winter night. Actually, the theme is good health is a gift, what we truly value only when we fall quite sick. Read the story to understand the child's reaction to his sudden illness. Let's see. Scott is a 9-year-old boy who becomes sick and one winter night. A doctor is called. The doctor diagnoses that Scott has a flu and a mild case of influenza. As long as the fever doesn't go above 104 degrees, the doctor says the boy will be fine. And he leaves three different types of medicine with instruction for giving them. One was to bring down the fever, another purgative, the third to overcome an acid condition. Scott overhears it, and that causes conflict and misunderstanding between the boy and his father. But actually Scott's temperature is determined to be 1 or 2 degrees only. When the doctor leaves, the father reads to Scott from the book about pirates, but the boy don't listen anything. He is not paying attention and is staring fixedly at the foot of the bed. His father suggests he try to get some sleep, but Scott says he would rather be awake. He also says that his father need him to stay in the room with him if he is bothered, but his father says that he isn't bothered, and after giving him his 11 o'clock dose of medicine, the father goes outside. It was a bright, cold day, the ground covered with a sleet that had frozen, that it seemed as if all the base trees, the bushes, the cut brushes and the grass and the background had been varnished with ice. The Scott's father took his Irish setter for the long walk up the road along with the frozen creek, but it was difficult to stand or walk on the glassy surface, and the red dog slipped and fell twice hard. Here, sleet means a mixture of snow or rain, and brush means a small bushes and trees in a rough open area. Varnished means a polished so that the surface is hard, shiny and transparent. Irish setter means it's a kind of breed of dogs found in Ireland, having a flat, soft, brownish red coat, and creek means a small river or stream. When the father returns home, the father learns that the boy hasn't allowed anyone to come into his room, insisting that no one else must watch his fever His father enters anyway and finds the boy still staring at the foot of the bed. The father takes Scott's temperature and finds it 102 as before. He tells Scott his temperature is fine and not to worry. Scott says he is not worrying, but he is thinking. When the father gives Scott his medicine, and then Scott asks his father if he thinks the medicine will help. The father replies yes, and the father answers affirmatively. Suddenly the boy asks his father what time he is going to die. It emerges that Scott has heard at school in France that no one can live with the temperature above 44 degrees, so that the Scott thinks he is sure to die with the temperature of 102 degrees. He has been waiting to die all the day. After the father explains, because the father is getting shocked. Then he explains the difference between the Fahrenheit and the Celsius. After that, Scott relaxes, letting go of his iron self-control, and the next day he allows himself to get upset over little things. The theme of the story is don't believe everything what you hear.